It's so good to see you, Madison. How have you been since I last saw you?
Good. I'm really good.
That's good to hear. You seem to be smiling a little brighter today. Anything in particular that's contributing to that change?
Well, I just got back from vacation with my parents. We went down to the Keys for a few weeks. It was so nice.
How fun! You've told me before about how much you enjoy the Keys, being outside, snorkeling.
Yeah, we did a lot of relaxing. I read those adoption poems that you gave me. I actually read them all up on our drive down.
What did you think of them?
I really liked them. The one you highlighted with the heart around it made me realize how much I can relate to her story.
Yeah, that one was really heartwarming. Well, tell me how you can relate to it.
Um, well, she explained that she would always have a special bond with her baby because she grew that baby in her body. And kind of like just how lucky the baby is because he will now have two moms.
Yeah, you and I have talked a lot about that recently. Even though you relinquished your right to parent, you didn't relinquish your right to love Charlie. You two are always going to share a special bond, and Tim and Rachel really do understand that. You've gained an extended family, and Charlie has so much love surrounding him.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, speaking of family, how have things been going with your parents?
They are good.
What does it mean to be good?
Well, like we don't have any problems. We get along. We've been spending a lot of time together.
I'm glad you're surrounding yourself with the people who care about you. I get the feeling that your family is your biggest support system.
They are. They've always been there for me, even when I didn't think they would be.
Tell me about a time you didn't think your parents would be there for you.
Well, when I was pregnant, I didn't tell them because I was too scared of the reaction.
What did you think their reaction would be?
Disappointed. I thought they would be upset with me because of it.
Were they?
No, they were really more worried about me than anything. And they helped me decide the adoption was best for Charlie. They didn't leave my side at the hospital and they never seemed angry.
So you were afraid that they would be upset with you for being pregnant, and then you realized that their reaction was a lot different than you pictured.
Yeah. I spent a long time being so afraid instead of talking to them. I don't have to worry about that now.
How so?
Well, I know that I can talk to them about things. They will love and support me no matter what.
How do you feel your relationship has changed after this experience?
Well, I guess it brought my family closer together. We open up to each other much more.
When you say that you open up more, what do you mean?
Like things are just easier to talk about. Like I remember you said I should try looking at pictures of Charlie with my dad instead of just myself. So I did that. We did that. He's sad too, but we're sad together, and I didn't feel like I was alone.
Wow, I'm really glad you decided to share your pictures and your sadness with your dad. How did you feel after?
I felt kind of happy, but also like just kind of nothing.
What does nothing feel like?
It feels like I'm not happy or sad. Just that I did it and it's over and I can go do something else now.
Well, is feeling nothing better than feeling sad?
I think so. Before I looked at pictures and I felt sad. I would try to do schoolwork and after and I'd just be distracted and upset for hours. I kept picking up my phone and looking at Charlie again. But because I didn't feel sad, I was able to go and do something else.
I'm glad that looking at Charlie's pictures didn't prevent you from continuing with your daily life. We've talked before about finding healthy ways to cope with your feelings. I think next time you could try to apply one of those coping mechanisms like immediately after viewing Charlie's pictures.
Okay, but I think I already did that. I sat out on the dock last time instead of doing my schoolwork and gave myself some time and let myself feel better before I tried to be busy doing other stuff with my work.
Oh, so you decided on your own how to best handle the moments after looking at Charlie's updates?
Yeah. I mean, I guess keeping myself busy only delays how I really feel, and I'm learning to take my time and just be okay.
Madison, that's incredible. What a feat. You know, when we first started working together, we talked about how you were moving forward and how you felt like you just couldn't move on. and how it's okay to learn to live a new normal at your own pace. You're finding your own pace, you're applying concepts that we've talked about and noticing a change, and I notice it too.
Well, thank you. I feel good today.
It shows. You've made a really selfless decision, a decision that's affected your everyday life. You felt so many different emotions and experienced some highs and some lows. What would you change about your experience?
Nothing. Well, wait. I wish I would have told my parents I was pregnant before I had him.
What would that have changed?
I would have had someone to explain what was happening too.
You would have had an adult to normalize the changes in your body and to guide you through your pregnancy?
Yeah. I'd tell them if I could do it over.
Well, in the future, there may be other situations in which you need help or advice. Who will you turn to?
My parents. I know that I can. It will be hard, but it's easier now, knowing that they were still there for me when I thought they wouldn't be. I think we can get through anything. I know I can.